Hey, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever been in a situation where someone unfairly lashed out at you expecting you to break, but instead, you held your ground in silence? The office was alive with the usual chaos. Phones ringing, keyboards clacking, conversations buzzing. In the midst of it all, Rohan sat at his desk, immersed in his work, his fingers moving steadily over the keyboard. Everything seemed normal until bang! A thick file landed on his desk with force, snapping the office into silence. Rohan! You messed up the report again! Do you even know what you're doing? Arjun's voice sliced through the air, thick with frustration. Heads turned, eyes widened. Whispers rippled through the office. But Rohan? He barely reacted. His expression remained unreadable as he slowly lifted his gaze, meeting Arjun's anger with an unsettling calmness. He didn't flinch, didn't argue, just a deep breath. Are you even listening? Say something! Arjun's voice rose, but Rohan remained unfazed. I'll check the report again, he replied simply. No aggression, no defensiveness, just a quiet assurance. Arjun scoffed, rolled his eyes, and stormed off, muttering under his breath. The office returned to its rhythm, but murmurs lingered. If that were me, I would have given Arjun a piece of my mind, one colleague whispered. Right? But look at Rohan. So calm. That's some serious self-control, another replied. Rohan heard them. He just smiled to himself and continued working. Hours later, at a cozy cafe, Rohan sipped his coffee while his friend Mira leaned in, eyes curious. Okay, I have to know. How do you do it? Do what? Rohan asked with a knowing smile. Stay that calm. Arjun humiliated you in front of everyone, and you didn't even react. I would have given him a fitting reply. Rohan chuckled, setting his cup down. I used to react before, but I realized something. When you react, you lose control. The other person wins because they made you act on impulse. But when you stay calm, you stay in control. You don't let their words dictate your emotions. Mira thought for a moment, nodding slowly. But doesn't it feel unfair? Like, shouldn't you defend yourself? Defending yourself is important, Rohan admitted, but most people don't want a solution. They want a reaction. And if you refuse to give them that, you take away their power over you. Mira exhaled, shaking her head with a small laugh. You make it sound so easy. It's not, Rohan said, smiling, but it's worth it. Meanwhile, Arjun strode into the boss's office, convinced he had caught a mistake worthy of praise, but his confidence wavered when he saw his boss's stern expression. Sit down, Arjun. Something in the boss's voice made his stomach tighten. He sat. I double-checked the report, the boss continued. The mistake was yours, not Rohan's. The words hit harder than he expected. His throat went dry. Mine? But I was sure. You didn't verify. Instead, you humiliated your colleague in front of everyone. Arjun swallowed hard, shame creeping in as he recalled Rohan's reaction, or rather his lack of one. While he had exploded in frustration, Rohan had stayed composed, and now Arjun was the one looking foolish. Go and apologize, the boss instructed. Nodding stiffly, Arjun rose and made his way back to the office floor. He stopped at Rohan's desk, hesitating for a second before clearing his throat. Hey, Rohan, I checked the report again. The mistake was mine. I'm sorry for yelling at you. Rohan looked up, his expression the same as it had been before, calm, composed. It's okay, Arjun. It happens, he said with a small, genuine smile. No sarcasm, no smugness, just acceptance. Arjun blinked. He had expected bitterness, maybe a sharp remark. But this? It left him speechless. As he walked away, something shifted inside him, a newfound respect for the man who had, without a single harsh word, taught him a lesson he wouldn't forget. Because in life, people will challenge you, test your patience, and try to bring out the worst in you. But remember this, you don't have to react to everything. Sometimes silence is the strongest response. It protects your peace, strengthens your mind, and allows the truth to reveal itself in its own time. So the next time someone tries to provoke you, ask yourself, do they really deserve your reaction?